Hey Hofstra fans, and welcome inside the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. Mark Prusen joined by the head coach of the Hofstra women's lacrosse team, Shannon Smith. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
Not the start you wanted. What's your overall assessment of the 9-5 loss in New Hampshire?
Yeah, we have a lot to work on. A couple of things got to us. I think we beat ourselves in that game, and we sat down as a coaching staff. We looked at ourselves to see what we could do better, and then we broke down the game film to the team and pointed out some areas that we needed to get better on. And after watching that, you could really see that a lot of the mistakes were mental mistakes that we made, and where we could have made things went the opposite way. It could have been a different game, but great learning experience, and we're looking forward to get back after it against Fairfield.
UNH went on a couple of runs to build up their lead. It was a 4-0 run in the first half, a 3-0 run in the second half. What did you see during those runs?
Yeah, I think our kids kept fighting. I think they fought to the last whistle, which is one thing that we asked them to do. I think UNH beat us to those 50-50 balls, and we weren't winning the draw control, so it was hard for us to get possession. I think our defense did a great job though at getting the ball back when we needed it back at the end of the game. We just didn't finish our shots on the offensive end, and that's something that we were working on this week and giving kids more confidence out there on the field so that we're able to turn it around for Fairfield.
Senior midi Emily Von Holland had 11 goals last season. She scores twice in the opener. Talk about her game.
Yeah, Emily has been a great leader for us this year, has really been stepping it up, and we definitely challenged her as a coaching staff in the fall to take her chances, because she is a great finisher, and we need her to dodge hard. We need her to be explosive on our offensive end so that we're more of a unit and we have a lot of threats out there and we're hard to defend.
The Pride cut the lead down to 2. I believe it was 6-4. Goals from Alex Mezzanotte, Sam Lennox, and the freshman Tiana Peralta. Now, from a coach's standpoint, what does it mean having upperclassmen as well as some of the underclassmen contributing?
It's huge. It kind of shows our depth that, we have a mixture of seniors all the way down to freshmen that can score for us. It makes us, hard to scout, and now we just have to be able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and that's why it's early in the season. We're getting the kinks out now so that we can fix them when conference play comes.
Abby Wilson and goalie Kelsey Gregerson led Hofstra with 4 ground balls apiece. Talk a bit about what you saw from each of them.
Yeah, Kelsey played well for us. She had a lot of big saves, and she did as much as she can. She was getting a lot of point-blank shots on her, but she came up with some big saves when we needed them. It could have been a lot worse. And Abby Wilson did great. She's one of those players that never really made mistakes. She's very consistent out there on the field for us, and she came up with some huge ground balls, and we're going to expect more of her in the coming weeks.
Now, April Ionetta, 50 ground balls last season, preseason, 3rd-team All-American by Inside Lacrosse. She did not have a ground ball in the opener. She did win a couple draw controls. How would you assess her opening game?
Yeah, I think it's hard to judge stats on a player. You have to watch the full game. You have to be there to see the impact that she makes. I think I can remember actually 2 huge ground balls that she did actually have in the game for us. So it's hard to judge stats. As a coaching staff, we judge off what we can do, and she brought some excitement to us, and we're going to expect her to step up some more, and we need her to be focused 100% in the game and bringing us that intensity, because this team definitely feeds off of that.
Game with Fairfield moved to tomorrow afternoon. It's the second of 3 road contests to start your season. It will be Fairfield's opener. Do you think it makes a difference going to that game, having already had a game under your belt?
Yeah, it might make a little bit of a difference. I think, our kids got their jitters and their nerves out, but, everybody's got to be ready to play, and the biggest thing is you have to show up when it's time, as soon as that whistle blows. So that's one thing we're challenging our team with, is that we're ready to play come tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
And then you take on Colgate on Saturday, but what do you hope to see from the team against the Stags tomorrow?
I'm hoping to see the confidence in them, and hoping to see the team that I see every day at practice, because we definitely did not see that against UNH. So we have some challenges out there to specific players and to the team as a whole, looking to get back to what Hofstra lacrosse is about, hustling after the 50-50 balls, getting the draw controls, backing each other up on the field. If we can do the little things, it's going to wind up into the bigger things for us. All
right, head coach Shannon Smith of the Hofstra women's lacrosse team, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And Hofstra fans, thanks for tuning in right here on GoHofstra.com.